Hello, welcome back. Today I'm gonna just create a domain controller or create a forest for 2003 server for single label. So to start with, I've installed my 2003 server and I'm just gonna promote it. So you need to do the prereq, which is IP address, and you need to assign static IP address with the right subnet and information you are after. In my scenario, I've assigned subnet 192.168. I'm just going to show you cmd ip config slash all, and I have my all the static entry here. You can see, yeah, for first next. I do have another network card which I'm not using, so I might need to delete it. It's using the old entries. So this is the new, you can see gateway IP addresses associated with it. Let's go to properties and we'll have a look what we got there. Okay, open network connection, and it is only one. Okay, so let's just flash it. IP config slash all or flash DNS or flash, if I can spell it, flash it, and okay, flash DNS, and there's none because we don't have a DNS yet. So we ignore this and we go to straight away to the DC promo. DC promo, and we open the AD directory. Next, it gives you some information around implementation, security, compatibility, and it's a new domain controller for new forest. And I've got new forest child domain joining existing one, so I'm going to create a new one, and then you give it a name. So this scenario, I'm just going to use, a single label domain, yeah, rather than fully qualified domain. So let's we go for abc local. That should be it. Okay, and next to this will be we'll do the DNS as well. Okay, this was expecting. So I was thinking not to use .local. This is a non-routable one. But again, any name come up with this fully qualified name. In my scenario, it is a test environment. So I'm trying to show you how we can maybe, you know, here we go. The netbuyer's name is ABC, and I'm happy with these names. Next, C drive, where this is vol. Next is the what we're gonna save it, sysvol folder, and that's all basically. Review the summary. Happy with everything. You want to change it to different partition, then you can choose different partition. If you are not happy with it, go back, back, and continue. You can see the diagnostic failed, and you can see the DNS because I don't have DNS, so I'm going to install a DNS and do the configuration. Uh, I have corrected the problem around DNS testing. Install and configure DNS server on this computer and set the computer to use DNS integrated, or you can correct the problem later on, but I'm just going to go for that one. I'm going to use the permission compatibility, which is 2000 2003, and I'm going to use a password which I might need to do if I'm going to decommission or do authoritative restore. So next, happy with everything, review all the settings, yes, go for next, and that should create for us the new domain and the forest. It should take a few minutes, depend on the size and the information and the speed and the resource, but you can see the schema, it's quite straightforward. And we will basically, as soon as that finish, we will start doing the DNS. Okay, and then after that we will log on to another machine and try to join the domain to make sure it is basically working. Yeah, so hopefully that shouldn't take that long. It's already jumping to the secure. It is faster than decommissioning when you create, and it's doing DNS now for us. configure the DNS service on this machine. So my DNS will be integrated, and it is not a standalone DNS. Again, we'll have a look at some warning or errors if they show up under DNS, and we can address them later on if needed. I will use a forwarder, and we can use lookup as well. So this is finished, and you can see it is successful completing the AD. So here it is, and you can go for a reboot. This is what we have done for today. And here we go. We rebooted our machine, and we have a new domain and a domain controller, and that should be able to, we should promote us to log on with ABC domain rather than local machine. So as soon as that starts up, we'll have a look, and we'll have a look at the DNS, the connection and connectivity. So it's preparing the network for us. As I mentioned earlier, you just need, when you promote a machine, this is for test environment, but for you, for live environment, you have to go through the prereq for IP address, network cards, static IPs, making sure the ranges you're going to use, gateways, all are happy, agreed between you and the other teams internally before you start it. So one of the services stopped. We can check that one later on. And again, it's around networking. Bearing in mind, we are using a Hyper-V test environment. So let's log on and action, log on, and option. If I go to option now here, I should be able to log on to my domain, and it's called ABC, and with admin. Similar password I've used before, I'll just log on with it, the local password basically. And if you would like to create another admin, then you should be able to. So here it is, we have my domain controller up and running with a new domain and forest, and I'm just after the tools. You can see the tools here, and DNS is there. Let's have a look at DNS. Is up and running, and I've got my event viewer, forwarders, and abc.local, and reverse is there as well. Okay, now I'm just gonna log on to the second machine and try to join the new domain. Okay,